Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'd just like to say thank you to everybody who's liked, shared and subscribed to my channel. I'd also like to thank those that I've done private readings for, and thank you so much for all the comments, messages and emails you send me. I do try and answer every single one of them. It might take me a day or so to catch up, so I will answer you if you comment or email me. Just need to have a wee bit of patience. Okay, so today we're doing a reading for Scorpio, and it's for June 2016. This is a general reading, so some of the messages might not relate to yourselves, some might. Hopefully everybody will get something out of it. I've been shuffling off camera, so we'll just see what the energies are bringing in. So our first card is the situation. What's affecting the situation? Basis, past, present, near future, you, other people in the environment, your hopes and your outcome card. Okay, so at the heart of the reading you've got the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, the lighting's really bad. So the Nine of Pentacles is someone who has a nice house, a nice car, nice things, enough money, enough food. You know, they're not rich, they're not poor, they just have enough, they're comfortable. They can live comfortably without really worrying about things. What's crossing the reading or affecting the reading is the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles speaks about giving and receiving. It speaks about charity, it speaks about balance, and what I feel for some of you is even though you're in this nice position here, you have given. I feel as if some of you have given, and I feel that those ones that have given need to learn how to receive, because I feel as if you like to give, you like to see what people's reactions or people's faces, but then if they give you something, you say something like, oh, you shouldn't have done that, and this is like taken away from their giving, if you know what I mean. So you need to be able to receive as well as to give. So when someone gives you something, you just say thank you. You don't say, oh, you shouldn't have bought me that, or you shouldn't have done that for me. You know, you just receive, and that shares love, that shares the gift of receiving with that person who's given it to you. It's just about being thankful and grateful. And I know that all of these people that do, you know, give to people less fortunate are grateful and are thankful. I'm not saying they're not, but they just need to learn to receive. And even if someone's, you know, if a child has picked a stone up for you off the ground, it's still a gift. And I mean, we might just see it as a stone, but they've took time to pick that up and pick it out for you. So you have to just learn to be thankful and take it and receive it. Underneath you have the Judgment card, and to me the Judgment card is a second chance. It's like an uprising. The horn has been blown and these people are rising up out of their coffins, and you know, I just feel like for some of you this is a second chance to do something. For some of you, Judgment is whatever you give out there, you'll get back. So if you're living in a good way, in your truth, you know, treating people good, that's what's coming back to you. That's what Judgment's about. It's about whatever you put out there with the law of attraction, it comes back to you. and this is like an uprising where you're having a second chance to do something that you may have missed before or never took the chance to do before. In your past, you've got the Nine of Wands. Now, I feel for some of you, this is related to a job. And I really feel for some of you that this job has put you through the wars. I feel as if when you started it, you loved it, you quite enjoyed it, you enjoyed going to work, you enjoyed the social aspect of working, made new friends, all this. I just feel this has worn you down bit by bit. I feel as if, he's standing here with his bandages and his bruises, and he has taken on all of these wands himself in one. And I just feel as if this is how you feel, as if you've been battered and bruised at this work position, used and abused, and I don't feel that you feel as if you get any gratitude for it. They're not grateful, and each thing you do more, they expect you to do that bit more again, and it's not what you want anymore. I think you're just sick of it and you're ready to walk away from it. In the presence, you have the Temperance card. Now, the Temperance speaks to me of balance. She's pouring the water from one cup to the other. She has one foot in the water and one on the land, and I feel like the sun is rising here. So I feel as if for some of you, this is talking about you getting balance. It could be about this job. It could be that they're saying to you, even though you feel this way, you need to make sure it's right for you to walk away from this job or to stay in the job. So you have to balance your decision. You have to put a lot of thought into it, because let's face it, we all have bills to pay. We all have a rent or mortgage or whatever it is. So even though you feel as if you're at the end of the road with the job, you still have to balance, look at each angle to find out if you could survive without this job. I feel for some of you, Temperance is also a healing card. Excuse me, I've got the sneezes. The Temperance card is also about healing, and I feel for some of you, this has been a long, hard road. And I just feel, even if you stay in the job, there's still some healing work to be done, because I just feel as if you feel as if you've been taken advantage of, and you feel as if it's time to stop. It's time to stop that now. But putting the words into action isn't as easy as just saying, I've had enough, that's it, that's not going to happen to me anymore. So you need to actually sit and balance yourself and get into a place where you have the strength to actually say no more. In the near future, you've got the Magician. So this suggests to me that once you've actually had a good think about your situation and got some balance, the Magician is now stepping in to say, you have all of the tools here to make the decisions you need to make. If it's a decision to stay, then you need to negotiate the new way that it's going to work for you, because this way certainly isn't working. And if you're not going to stay, then you have the tools to make it without this job. The Magician can do anything. Again, it's a new beginning, so it's a number one. It's an opportunity. It's a new inspirational idea. There might be something better around the corner for you. This could also, for some of you, going back to this could be a relationship that you feel battered and bruised in, not physically hurt, but it could be a relationship that you're just at the end of your rope with. And again, the same would apply. You would need to get the balance, get the strength, get the courage, get it all behind you, to make that decision, because it is a very bold decision. You're leaving part of your life behind, be it a relationship, a job, a situation. Anything you walk away from, or anything you try and change and negotiate the rules, is a hard decision to make, and you need the strength and the balance behind you. In the position of self, I have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant speaks to me of anything that was taught to you by an institution. So that could be schools, churches, even your parents, your grandparents, you know, anything that's just, that's the way it was taught and that's your beliefs. And I feel that, I feel like you're quite a stickler for this, you know. I feel some of you are steadfast and sure in the beliefs, and this is the way it has to be and this is the way it goes. But I think with this situation that's went on here, you know, you were taught to respect and treat people with respect and have respect and all this, and I just feel as if you feel as if the respect has been gone towards you, and I think you're starting to rethink some of these values that you were taught, in respect to the way people treat you, to be honest. In your environment and other people's, you have the Three of Wands. Other people see you exactly the way I've just said. Other people are seeing you looking out into that big world and thinking, I don't need to be there anymore, either in this relationship or in this workplace or in this situation. There is something that yous are wanting to turn your back on, and yous are looking out into the big world and saying, there's something else out there for me. I don't need to be in this position. The Three Wands are in the ground. 3 is 1 before 4, and 4 is structure, foundation, stability. So he's only 1 wand away from a stable future. So 3s are like achievement of goals, their growth, their abundance. So you have all these things going on, and you're looking out into the world and you're just turning your back on this. If I just show you this card and this card, you know, he's turned his back and he's not looking this way at all. So I honestly feel as if some of you are going to walk away from something. In your hopes and wishes, you've got the Hermit. Now, the Hermit, as you can see, is an old man, and the Hermit goes on a journey, and he walks all the way up a hill, and when he gets to the top of the hill, he sits and he ponders on everything he's learned on the way up that hill. And I feel for some of you, you've walked this hill and you're sitting at the top of it and you're thinking to yourself, I'm not doing this anymore, what else is out there for me? So I feel as if for some of yous, you need a wee bit of time away, maybe a holiday, or maybe just not be in the situation that we were discussing here for a week or two, just so that you can get a new way of thinking, you know, and sit like the Hermit, look at every angle, and then the light will come on. You can see his wee light there in his carriage. So it's like that, you know, he's thought that much, maybe that light will come on and then you'll feel illuminated with ideas of how to move forward from this situation. I feel if you don't leave now, I have the feeling you'll probably leave in the winter. So if you renegotiate whatever this is, I see it coming back up again. That's not going to be the end of the issue. I think the issue will return, and I think by the winter you'll have decided to leave it altogether. In your outcome, you've got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a wish card. So all of these 9 cups is filled, and you only need 1 cup for completion. So if you've been wishing and hoping, then I would say some of them are coming true. And to be honest, there's only 1 more wish to fulfill to give you the cycle to start again. So this is a really good outcome card for you. looking back over your cards. You have 5 major arcana cards as well. 2, 3, 4, 5. These are things that the universe has taken over. They've nudged you and you've ignored it, so now they've taken over. The other cards, the minors, is what you can change, but these things can't be changed. They're already set in place for you. So I hope this has helped somebody. I hope you have had some messages out of it, or given you some ideas of how to, move forward in a situation. I'll be back to do a mid-month, and you can let me know if any of these messages sit with you, and we'll see how the energy continues mid-month for you. But that's all I'm getting just now, so send you many blessings, and I'll see you back here mid-month. Bye.